Even in the years after the Dream Team, Isiah rarely spoke ill of Michael in public, instead praising his enemy skills during finals broadcasts, or reminding fans how tough and competitive their battles had always been. But in private, the wounds didn't really heal. Jordan, for his part, kept the feud alive in subtle but unmistakable ways. Interviews decades after that final Pistons-Bulls clash were still tinged with bitterness. Conversations about the feud always seemed to circle back to slights real and imagined. How Jordan took Isiah's local crown, how Isiah felt pushed aside in his own city, and how both men refused to yield even a scrap of respect after all the battles were done. As the years rolled on, the legend of their rivalry grew each time they crossed paths, physically or in the news. In the early 2000s, Jordan and Isiah could still manage a handshake on rare occasions, but the sense of distance never really left. Even their former teammates and coaches noticed. Brad Sellers, who played alongside both men briefly, shared that he witnessed the city of Chicago shift its love, leaving Isiah feeling like a king cast out in his own home. John Sally explained how Isiah's own family started rooting for Jordan's Bulls, a gut punch that added another layer to why every Bulls-Pistons matchup meant so much more to both men. And then, years later, the feud caught fire yet again, with the release of The Last Dance, a documentary chronicling the Bulls dynasty, but reviving every old grudge along the way. Jordan, still as competitive and fiery as ever, unleashed new verbal jabs at Isiah, calling him names and letting the world know that he still held on to the pain of that walk-off and all the bitterness that came with it. Isiah, never shy and never afraid to speak his truth, demanded an apology on national television, challenging Jordan to acknowledge just how deep the wound really ran.